Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, and even a dash of Disney. So if you enjoy unboxings, I hope you'll consider subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell. And as always, if you are already subscribed, thank you so much for your continued support in the form of likes and comments and following me over on Instagram. I do truly appreciate it. Today, at long last, I have my summer core box from Causebox / Alltrue. So they decided to do something really cute this season, and they actually had the Causebox name there on the front of the box, and then you just peel it off and then it's going to show us that it's now called Alltrue, which I guess is their way of sort of rebranding and making it be more than a subscription box. And they've also done a few other upgrades in terms of the magazine, or you could actually get it as like a coffee table book inside of the box. I don't know that I necessarily need Alltrue to be more than a subscription box of ethically minded products, but I admire the effort. It's one of the things that I've always liked about this subscription, is that it is cause-based, mission-based. So we'll just have to see. I know a lot of people have been really upset with them just because they feel like there has been a lack of customer support. There have been crazy shipping delays, and I think that a lot of their shipping, it just has to do with them actually getting the product in hand, and that's something that I feel like they also should be a little bit better about as a bigger funded company in terms of actually having the products available before taking orders from them. Because obviously as an annual subscriber, I had paid for this box long ago. Many people have already resold all of the items from their box. There are still people who are waiting on their summer box, and I even have a summer welcome box that is supposed to come. Meanwhile, there are other subscriptions that are already launching their fall boxes. So I do think it is a bit late in the season for them to finally be getting these products to us. I did a couple of add-ons, but I know that their market is often having the same delays in shipping in terms of them not having the product. I actually got both of my market orders, my add-ons, which were basically duplicates or other options in this box, before I got this box. And I think it's because of one of the items, which is the hammock. So we're gonna have to see if it's in there, because I know some people have having problems with items not being in their box, having destroyed items in their box. We're just gonna have to see what we get once we get in here. In case you are not familiar, this is a quarterly lifestyle box. You usually get 6 to 8 products. They have started to shift to having more customization, not just for annual members, but also seasonal members sometimes have an option for some customization, but generally it's always just been for annual members. I think with the welcome box, or maybe their intro box, you could actually customize all of the items, which was kind of new for them as well. It is $54.95 per quarter, but if you do that annual subscription for that perk of customization, you also save about $20, so it's a little bit under $200. If you use the link that I will leave for you in the description box below, you can save $10. I often suggest that people wait for the welcome box or the intro box because those tend to be really great deals, especially towards the end of the season. I have not seen any fall spoilers yet. I have to say, as much as I love this company, it's one of the bigger, more well-known boxes that I review here on the channel, I have been really disappointed with this season in terms of some of the choices that they made, as well as just like the problems that I've been seeing over in the Facebook group that I am also a part of, which is not run by Alltrue at all, but I'm just feeling like they've kind of like jumped the shark in some ways. I feel like they're getting away from their core values and mission a little bit and starting to make some of the other bigger companies that I've always sort of steered clear from look a little bit more appealing. So it looks like everything in here is pretty good. I'm just gonna prop everything up so hopefully I don't knock anything over, but I've got like a lot of paperwork, and in terms of being like a world-minded box, I feel like there is a lot of paper waste in here. So it looks like this is our summer guide. So this is something that's been happening with a lot of boxes. They've been shifting from like more of a magazine or a pamphlet to these big like fold out things, almost like, you know, like old maps where it was really difficult to find the panel that you wanted to read. So this is going to make for an interesting unboxing for me to tell you what the different options were in each category and to find the ones that I want to read to you about. So I'm not a huge fan of this particular design. I kind of hope that they go back to something else or something that they had before, but All right, so we do have a little message from Hannah. I won't read that to you because you've probably seen several of these unboxings already. I really do appreciate if you are sitting through this one just to see what I selected. Let's see what we can do. They did also add like an essentials shop, I guess. Let's see. This is new name, new look. So they did an entire little pamphlet about their change in branding name. Here is their art card. This actually has like really fall vibes to me. Even the interior of the box, even the exterior of the box feels very fall. It does not feel very summer to me, which is kind of interesting. And then here, this is interesting because you could upgrade to get that coffee table version of this magazine, but this is a pretty thick magazine that was just included in all of the boxes. So again, lots of paper being used in this box, and I feel like I would honestly read more of these articles, more of this awesome information in terms of like build an at-home apothecary, discover natural wine, grow your own mushrooms. I would probably read that more in an online format, honestly. So it just seems, to me, it seems a little bit wasteful. Okay, so let's go ahead and get to the products. And I did actually pull the market items, the add-on items that I also got, the add-on prices for other items. So if you wanted like 2 of something, like I always like to be able to get like 2 if it's like a drinkware or, for example, a utensil set, or sometimes if it was like an either or selection and you actually wanted both of the products, they had really reasonable prices. Like it was like $7 or $11. So definitely cheaper than you would find them retail on the company's website or even in the Alltrue marketplace. So the first thing that I am seeing is conveniently also open here on the pamphlet, and this was the item that I think was holding up a lot of boxes, and that is the Koala Tree Eco-Minded Goods hammock. So this is one of those things where I'm like, oh yeah, I thought like a hammock would be really fun to have in the summer months, but here we are like mid-August and I don't know that I'm gonna have the chance to use it, but I won't be opening this up at all. But it just came in this nice soft packable bag like this. I'm just gonna have to do my best to show it to you. So they did have some, like, there was a little drama I think about this bag because they had like an image of a girl that had clearly been photoshopped. So this was choice product number 2. It says, nothing says summer quite like a day spent in a hammock reading a book, sipping your beverage of choice, made with a durable material and a simple loop design. The Koala Tree hammock's lightweight portable construction makes it easy to pack up those summertime feels and bring them along for the ride wherever it takes you. Whether you swing along palm trees or redwoods, make sure to take the hammock down at the end of the night to preserve it for years to come. So maybe not one to sleep in. It tells us a little bit more about the company. It's not telling us the retail value on here, which is a little bit annoying. I think it said it when you were making your choice. The other options in this particular category were the reduced to go bowl. So it was like kind of a metal insulated bowl canister, and then a set of 3 packing cubes. I think that was it. Those were the 3 choices. So they made it really hard to like show you, but they have kind of color coded it. So that was the yellow selection. I chose sometimes based on value, but more so on like what I would actually use. I love packing cubes, but I have my particular brand of packing cubes that I went with. This is the item that I guess was coming like broken for a lot of people, and these are actually much smaller than I was expecting, but that's okay. These are the Bamboozle 5-piece nesting bowls. So I do think they're really pretty kind of neutral colors, but like you can see, they're not like super duper big. I thought they were gonna be like another set of mixing bowls that I could use. They're pretty well wedged in there. There's a little bit of plastic on the front of it to keep them in place, which is nice. So this was in choice product 1. So this, it says, add a playful pop of color to your pastry, pastimes, dinner parties, and more in 5 sizes. The vibrant nesting bowls were crafted with the planet in mind, made of 70% bamboo, 15% cornstarch, and 15% binding resin. If there were renewable resource Olympics, bamboo would take home gold, even in all but unsupervised conditions, aka no irrigation or management. Bamboo can grow 2 feet or more in a day. So yes, there is some bamboo that's a little bit less sustainable than others, but hopefully that's not the case with this one. So it's just telling you about the greatness of bamboo. So that was one of the choices. I will definitely show you so you get a better idea of the different sizes over on Instagram. The other options in choice product 1 were a nautical cooler tote. I just have so many like packable coolers that are like soft on the outside. It looks like the ones that you actually get from Costco for like $7. And then they had the Enchant Home oversized roundy towel, which is another very popular like summer product. But again, I have like a ton of round towels and Turkish towels and like hybrid towels, so that was just not like a good option for me, even though I didn't really necessarily need mixing bowls either. I just figured that's something that I can put up on the top of my cupboards and it wouldn't take up too much space, but then every once in a while you need like a particular bowl size, and I figured sure, why not. So the next item I'll show you is a choice product. This was the Brand with a Heart OMG Leave-In Conditioner Blend, and this was in choice 5. So it says, nature and science team up to tame your mane with this leave-in conditioner. Take your tresses on a tropical vacation without leaving home. Lather it in and let the natural botanicals work their magic. Your hair will be silky smooth and frizz-free in no time flat. Comb this conditioner onto wet or dry hair and style as usual. Then just wait to see the results. So I was really excited about this. I love conditioners in general because you guys can see I have very long hair. It's also very thin. It does tend to get a little bit frizzy. I like the idea of being able to leave it in. I also like the idea of being able to put it on dry hair. So hopefully it doesn't leave my hair feeling greasy. It says Brand with a Heart has their own mega blend cocktail they use in their product called M+. This blend includes 4 ingredients, each selected to care for your hair. So it says they've got maki berry, and then it says bamboo extract, and then it says plant-based protein, and then last but not least their superfood blend including coffee, goji, green tea, and more that smooths, strengthens, and adds shine. Now the other option in this category was, let me find it if I can. Again, this is like the most unwieldy situation. It's way over on this other page. It was the Way of Will Brightening Face Serum, which is a repeat, kind of a throwback from another season. So I did not get that because I actually already had that serum, even though I think Way of Will is a great brand. I think it is a serum that I passed on to someone else because I already have so many serums to use. Then let's see. We also, we got a cosmetics. There were 2 products from them. It was either the retinol serum or the mattifying moisturizer. So here is the cosmetics plant-based retinol alternative serum. So I do like retinol products. I've had really good luck with them working on my skin. I love the idea of it being plant-based. It says, after trying and failing to find safe, clean skincare products that were actually effective, an esthetician and nurse decided to create their own. Cosmetic is committed to equally to using healthy, safe ingredients and getting results. They're all natural, clinically proven products, are formulated to work on all skin types. And when they say all skin types, they mean it. When cosmetics first started, its founders noticed that people with deeper skin tones often had fewer options as many ingredients messed with their melanin, so they formulated cosmetics products to work with your skin tone, not against it. In this box, you will have either received the retinol serum or the mattifying moisturizer, which I actually got as an add-on. Retinol is the queen bee of every skincare cabinet, known for its wrinkle-reducing rejuvenation. Your favorite beauty blog and just about every dermatologist around sing its praises. The mattifying moisturizer includes hyaluronic acid, which fights off free radicals and helps your skin hold on to moisture for that in-demand dewy glow. Both of these products are free of all the ingredients on our astringent and quickly growing never list, which you can see in full on our website. So one has retinol and one has hyaluronic acid. They both sounded great to me because I can always use a moisturizer that's also mattifying because I tend to be a little bit oily, a little bit shiny. And again, like I said, I was excited to see a retinol based serum. So I did go ahead and get the second product. I thought it was like $7 or $11 at the most. So I thought that was a good option for an add-on. And then I think our final item is right here. This was choice product number 3. So it's not actually our final item, but here it is. So this is a small hours traveling cutlery set. We've all been there, the drive-through lane. We take our takeout with a side of plastic cutlery because we're on the go and totally forget to pack our own. Here's a simple solution. Stash this stainless steel cutlery set in your glove box so you can say no to single use. I'm trying to open this up to show you guys. So I thought this was a really nice carrying case. A lot of the times when we get our cutlery sets, you know, if they're bamboo or metal or whatever, they come in these like like canvas bags, which I just feel like get kind of messy. Now, hopefully I can actually open this up without everything flying everywhere. I did get a second cutlery set, so that was another add-on that I did. So it just comes in this little canister. It wasn't too hard to open up once I gave it a little bit of muscle. It's an actual like metal cutlery set with a spoon, knife, and fork, and it fits kind of in, it wedges into that little holder inside. So I did get a second set because I like having sets of things. Again, it was very reasonable to do that add-on. I wish they included the retail values here. They weren't like being shady about it. They definitely did tell us when we were selecting, but it does seem like something that they could have easily included in this pamphlet as well. And then I think we have gone through all of our categories. Let's see, what else was in choice product 3? You could have also chosen the Atika Solo Stone bracelet. It was in silver. I just get so much jewelry and other subscriptions, even though usually like jewelry would be one of my favorite options to have. I love like getting accessories and things in lifestyle boxes. It just wasn't a good choice for me this time. And luckily this was another utensil set. I've gotten so many of them, but one where I could get a second set, and also I really liked that it was metal and not like wood, and the case as well. So this is the one item that was not a choice item. So if you were an annual member, then you actually got to choose 5 of the 6 products this time. This is the one thing that everyone received, and this is probably the one thing that everyone was like super duper mad about. So this is from hinoël company. It's the Hawaiian SPF Lip Trio. So it says, relieve dryness and restore hydration with this tropical trio of lip balms, a fully cruelty-free and vegan formula. The secret ingredient on our lips is Hawaiian kukui nut oil or candle nut, moisturizing elixir packed with antioxidants, vitamins A, C, and E, and more than a little of that spellbinding Hawaiian aloha. In tropical citrus, island mint, and unscented, this trio brings all the island vibes. So it is founded by 2 entrepreneurs from New York City who now live in Hawaii. So it does say that they give back to the Akamai Foundation, which Akamai means like smart, basically, an organization that encourages the next generation of technology innovators by supporting STEM education. Now, I think that's cool. And I love that it's a Hawaii brand. The interesting thing about it though is that it has SPF 15, and Hawaii has now outlawed or banned or basically strongly suggested that people do not use sunscreen that is not reef safe. And the active ingredients in their sunscreen are one of the 2 like big no-nos. So it's oxybenzone and octinoxate are the 2 main ingredients. Sometimes there's derivatives that are also not reef safe, but I'm just reading, it says, you know, what the active ingredients are, and it says anbenzone, and then the second active ingredient is octinoxate, which is one of those not reef safe sunscreen. So even though it's just on your lips, it's not like a sunscreen that you're going to be like putting all over your body and getting in and snorkeling with the fishes. I just think it is kind of interesting that they are sort of kind of emphasizing the spirit of aloha and the fact that this is a Hawaiian brand, and you know, but then it's not something that you should really be using in Hawaii anyway. It is vegan, which is kind of nice, but I guess it's not really like vegan when it's going to be harmful to the coral reefs that are there in Hawaii. Tropical citrus, unscented, and island mint. So nice variations, definitely things that I will tuck in and like hand to other people. I think it's still great to have an SPF 15 in your lip balm. I know that you're not necessarily like getting into the ocean, but you know, everything washes down to our oceans in the long run anyway. So this was just an item. I feel like for the item that everyone received, it should be, instead of sort of this like throw in like add-on that like, you know, lip balms come in every single like subscription box, that they should have like given us a little bit more of a like wow item that I feel like more people could appreciate. I feel like they thought it was like safe, but then didn't maybe like think it all the way through. And that just seems to be like one of the cases with a lot of Alltrue's decisions lately. So I am still a proponent of this box. I still love them. I'm definitely open to trying some other boxes as well now. I used to think that this was like the one that I was going to be all true to forever and ever, but I'm gonna have to keep my options open. I will probably stay on as an annual subscriber and hope that as we get into the fall months, that all these options that they're giving all of us to try to improve the customer experience prove to be something that's beneficial. I feel like they're just diversifying a little bit too much in terms of having the marketplace that ships things super late and the essentials shop, and then having all of these like add-ons makes it feel less curated, in my personal opinion. And then I just feel like there's a lot of like waste. They're putting so much effort and so much time into creating all of these like materials, and I don't think that that's necessarily what a lot of their subscribers are looking for. They're looking for value and an experience and finding brands that they didn't know about and supporting positive causes. But you guys let me know what you think about this season. I would definitely appreciate a thumbs up, and hopefully I see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing, and hopefully you see my next Alltrue unboxing sooner than later.